doing next. Listen, you need 3 triangles, 5 trapezoids, and 1 hexagon to make a ginormous hexagon. That's the other one.
Oh,
yeah. So you're just replacing that with 2 triangles. Yeah, looking good. Wow, you getting it?
Yep.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day for those of you that have a full week. Yesterday was like hump day for me because we don't have school Friday. Yay, but doesn't mean I have a day off. I have to run my daughter to state contest. Unfortunately, Friday is also the day for the visitation and funerals for those brothers that were killed in the house fire last week. So I'll be taking my daughter to the visitation with me, and then we're going to leave from here and go to the town that's like an hour and a half away from here for the contest. No rest for the weary. Yeah, maybe I can rest on Saturday. Maybe. Anyway, I thought I'd show you my outfit, and then I'm going to get to work because I have a lot to do, and I just don't have the energy to do it. And I haven't eaten anything, so I'm very droopy. So, yeah. So, since it's bird week, I'm wearing some bird leggings. You've seen these before, but it's been a while. And I've got this kind of pretty, I don't know what color blue this is, t-shirt on underneath this little cover-up thingy. And this jewelry. I don't even have vocabulary today to tell you what stuff is. Here are my rings. My ring. I always wear this one, of course. And then some bracelets. I think all of these came from Walmart, I think, a long time ago. And this came from Cato. And then I'll show you my shoes in a minute. And this little head wrap thingy, I think it's so cute. It's a stretchy thing. I got it from Amazon. So I'll link them below in case you want to try them out. They're very comfortable. I cannot really do headbands because they start to squeeze my head and I get an awful headache. But these are very stretchy. And this is called the vintage set of whatever it is. And I thought they were cute. My hair is not real poofy today, but I don't really care. It's rainy, gross today. So we might have inside recess. No bueno. So it just makes the kids extra squirrely. But we're doing another one of those scholastic news things with birds. So they love those. So even if they're squirrely before that, after recess, all the squirrely should be okay because they really enjoy that, and we'll do that after recess. So it's something to look forward to. Also, they need to choose 3 girls and 3 boys today that they think are responsible students that they would go to if they had a problem, that they would listen to, and they would trust. Because in 2nd grade, they have a leadership team, and it's made up of 2nd graders, and they form this committee, and they make decisions about school things. So it's kind of a big deal. So we'll be doing that after lunch today. Excuse me. My throat is so scratchy. I'm like, really? I don't have time to be sick right now. I told you yesterday that one of my students that left like 3-4 weeks ago was coming back today. He came back today. And another one of my students that we didn't know what was going on with him, his last day is tomorrow. So I'm just like trading kids all the time. So I'll have 19 again. But today we have 19 also because one of my students is gone. I guess they're sick and won't be back till next week. Like, okay. I don't even know what's going on with people anymore. It's really hard at the end of the year to do all the testing when the kids are not here. So whatever. All right, I'm going to back up and let you see my outfit, and then I'll give you a close-up and let you see what the rest of it looks like. And then I'm going to eat my lunch because I don't have a ton of time before the kids come back and go back to work. So here we go. Okay, so you know that I love owls. That was what I had in my room before I did pineapples. So we're the pine owl pool room. All right, here's my little t-shirt thing. It's just a cheapy little t-shirt, like $5 or $6 from Walmart from a couple years ago. My hair just is, it's not liking the weather at all. Yeah. And then here are my leggings. Yep, these are from Walmart from last fall. And then my little shoesies. I think I got these from Target at one time, possibly. I don't know. Starting to live the flip-flop life again. Yay. It's about time, right? It's only, end of April. Moving into tourist season very soon. So I've been teaching identifying coins. And I've also been throwing in their value just because how can you not tell them how much something's worth when you're talking about what they are? Well, I tested them today. And it's very disappointing. Because honestly, this is a kindergarten skill that I'm teaching. And we had 47 kids in 1st grade that did not know their coins. 47. And that's a third of our 1st graders. A third didn't know a math skill from kindergarten. This is my stack of kids that couldn't do it. This is my stack of 4 that could identify the coins and tell their value. So yay. So it was a very even split. They could either do it or they couldn't do it, because we kind of decided no 80% on this. They need to know all 4 coins. It's only 4 coins, for Pete's sakes. You should know all of them. It's kind of important. And if you don't know penny, nickel, diamond, quarter, how are you going to be able to count them later? You can't, because you can't identify them. So yeah, they need to be able to pass it completely, 100%. So 4 out of my like 13 kids. Yeah. And the one little boy that moved away and came back, I didn't really know that if he would know anything about coins, because he hasn't been here for a month. He didn't. And then my boy that's been gone off and on through the whole year, just in and out, he didn't know it either. So not a big shock. And didn't know what group to put them in, because they haven't been here. So I just kept them with me just because, you know. So yeah, that's kind of how it's been working. Yeah. So I'm going to eat my hamburger. They had hamburgers left over in the kitchen today, so I just heated it up and I'm going to have it plain, because the ketchup and the mustard sound good, but with my sore throat, I don't think it's going to feel good. I'm just going to drink water and eat my little hamburger and sit here and just contemplate making it through the day. And that little Tabbits book that I was going to do yesterday, this one, yeah, didn't happen. Didn't even start it. No, I don't even know. What did we do instead? We did something that didn't get finished from earlier. I don't even know what it was now. The kids still some of them needed to finish their shape monsters. I'm like, we can't just keep piling up a little bit. There's a little bit of this to do. There's a little bit, you know, I'm just like, let's just finish something. So I had them finish their shape monsters and do some other stuff. And then they went on with their lives. So I'm not even going to do that now, I don't think, unless we have time later. Like next week later, like next week, the week after later. I might throw it in like when we've got other stuff done, but I just can't keep like pushing other stuff back. We got to keep moving forward. So I'm looking at my lesson plans when I look that direction. Sorry if that's distracting. Today we're going to do the What's Hatch and Chick thing about oviparous animals. So that will go along with our animal unit and our egg hatching and chicks and birds and just all kinds of good stuff. And we're going to label a chick. So that's a good science skill, to label things. Plus that's a nonfiction text feature, is labeling. Having diagrams and labeling. So yeah. And then we'll do that Make Way for Ducklings. There's a compare and contrast with the story in the article, which is good. I don't have the paper for that because it's a couple years ago that this came out, but I still have the online version from Scholastic News, and I was able to print the printables that go with it. And with some of those, it says it on Scholastic News, it says that they'll keep stuff online for 2 years for you, which is awesome. So what I'm doing is I'm like screenshotting stuff so I can use it, so I don't lose it. Because some of them are really good things. All right, I will get back to work and see you later. Hi, I need to pick my kiddos up from recess in just like literally 1 minute, but I thought I'd pop on here and talk about the birthday book they were making. So I did get a little shot of it, but here's the cover. And I just use a piece of cardstock for the back. And I do it old school, I just staple it. I used to ring bind it. That takes forever. I have my own comb binder, but it doesn't work very well, and just, it was a nightmare to do. And then if somebody doesn't do their page, you have to take it apart. Ugh, not cool. So I just staple it. I just, you know, do staple, 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 and it's fine. So this is what the page looks like. I just made this in a Word document. And the kids at this point of the year are expected to write 3 things. So 3 sentences about their birthday person. I'm going to grab my keys and walk while I talk so I can go get the kiddos. Okay, and then let me show you, the birthday student gets a different page. And it's, since I'm doing pineapples this year, I found Party Like a Pineapple pages. And if I can find his page real quick, I'll be doing very well. Look at how awesome they do on them. I asked them to decorate them because it's going to be, well, part of their present, you know, a keepsake. Oh, yeah. Oh, here it is. Party Like a Pineapple. So, the birthday child's page is always the first page in the book, and my page is always the last page in the book. So, that's how we do birthdays. And then, I don't know if you're interested, but this is what they get when they have a birthday. Don't lay my stuff down here. Okay, they get to choose one of these awesome straws with the balloons on them. And yeah, I just made those with a pineapple on them. And they get to pick a little birthday bag. And they have different books and different little things inside. There's like a balloon and a tattoo or a sticker. And a little bit of candy, an eraser, and a book. And I just try to collect the little freebie books that you can get from Scholastic through the year. Like this year, they had Mo Willems books that you could get. And instead of giving them to the kids, because they'd already gotten some stuff for me, I've saved them back. I'm going to use them for the birthday bags. So that's something that works out pretty cool. Let me show you the shape monsters that are on the wall, so don't forget to show you that again. Shut the light out because we'll be coming back in a minute. Let me show you real fast. Turn you around so you can see. There's one. There's another one. And they had to write what shapes their monster was made of. Hello, as you can see, my surroundings have changed. I'm in the car with my daughter, the driver. The driver, hashtag. There is so much construction going on at this McDonald's. It's insane. You should see. Look at this. Oh, you probably can't see that very well. Look, there's safety orange everywhere you look. Look, look, look. Yes. There's a little construction guy. Here, look at the construction guy. I'll show you. Construction peoples doing construction things.
Oh my god, you got so close to him. I would have been scared.
They're so tough, they don't even care. Look at that. Look at all this construction nonsense. Psycho. It's crazy out here. So yeah, I guess they're improving this McDonald's. I don't know. They always have to revamp everything every few years per corporate, I'm sure. So we're just jumping in here for a quick, yeah, not so quick, beverage. I'm getting a Coke because, you know, kind of hooked on those again. Not good. My daughter, I think, is going to get beverage as well, and probably some fries, possibly. Then we're going to head to Walmart and get some things, really exciting stuff like coffee and butter and things. Possibly go to Dollar Tree because I need to get some Play-Doh for my math lesson, which, Go Math is almost over. I'm so excited. Be done with the math book. Yep. So I didn't get to get back on the camera because, you know, teaching life just didn't agree with camera. I was too busy. Yeah, and I was trying to hang those shape monsters, so I have more to show you tomorrow because I got almost all of them hung. So the kids will be very excited to see their lovely shape monsters on the wall. I did show you a couple because that's all I had hung at the time. But all of them are done now, and only like, I didn't want to say like 5 are not hung. Yeah. So tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow's our Friday, which is good. But my Friday is not going to be pleasant and fun because there's going to be a lot of running around, as I talked about earlier. That's okay. Hopefully we can get through McDonald's soon and get our beverages because I'm parched. It's a lovely rainy day, thus the extra not very cool hair. So I did car duty in the rain, but it wasn't raining enough that you'd want an umbrella, but it was raining enough that you kind of wanted something, like maybe a hood on your head, which I had neither. So I just got dripped on the whole time. But thankfully, it's over pretty quickly because we have 6 spots for them to stop, and they just, and it goes pretty quickly. Yeah. And then I was speaking with my partner para teacher, and we were talking about how we just need to do identifying coins another week because these kids, most of them are not getting it at all. So let me just do that and not have to worry about switching groups. That'd be nice. All right. I'm going to go for now and probably catch back up with you when we head to Walmart. Oh my gosh, people cannot drive. We almost just got creamed on the way to Walmart.
By not one, but two different people.
Two different people just pulled right in front of us. I'm like, ah, stop it. It's not tourist season yet. These are local people. Okay, we're at Walmart. Right now we're safe and sound in the car. We're going to go in. Might be dangerous. We'll see you in there. Crazy continued. Can you believe that the entire half of the store that was groceries was dark because they lost power? So no iced coffee for me.
But the rest of the store was completely fine.
The rest of the store was fine, though strange. It just felt weird in there. It was a weird vibe. I'm like, the weird continues. Yeah. So we didn't get iced coffee. We didn't get French toast sticks. We didn't get milk because everything had caution tape around it. And I was like, weird. Didn't get a pineapple plant, as you saw. So totally cool. How could I not get a pineapple plant? I mean, really. That would have been like blasphemy. Okay, now we're headed to Dollar Tree. I'll take you along and show you some stuff in there. I wish I would have filmed the darkness of Walmart, but you know, I'm sure you've all seen a dark Walmart before, so didn't want to scare you. Okay, we're on our way to Dollar Tree, and I will see you there. Look, it's my monster cart. Going to attack Caitlin. Oh gosh, look. That is where they filmed It. Not even kidding. Ew. Clowns. Ugh. I got some cool stuff for my end of the year luau. I'm excited. Now we're on our way home. Yay, and it's going to be 7 o'clock before we get there. Ugh. But at least tomorrow's like our Friday, so that's good. Long day. Man, did I pick a good day for a headband? Woo. I'm looking Droop City. Woo. Yes. A little bit draggled. So we found some cool stuff at Dollar Tree. I didn't find a lot. That's why I didn't film a lot. I just had Caitlin run over and film the luau stuff we found. Didn't have a ton. Had some. We got some cool stuff. They didn't have a lot of stuff that I was looking for my room transformation, so on that. But there are other Dollar Trees around, so I may be looking in other places. And I do have a couple of weeks. Oh, there's Walmart. Bye, Walmart. Hope you have power soon. When we get home, we're either going to have leftovers that we didn't have last night because we ended up doing macaroni and cheese and peanut butter sandwiches because it just sounded good. Caitlin said, hey, you want mac and cheese? I went, yeah. So she made the mac and cheese, and then I helped make the PB sandwiches, not PB&J, just peanut butter. And we just enjoyed, I think we watched something. Did we watch something?
Yeah, we watched the newer version of
Jungle Book.
Yeah, Jungle Book.
We watched the 2016 version of Jungle Book. That was a little scary. I think if I was a kid, I would be like,
that CGI was cheesy.
Some of it was cheesy, but it was a little more realistic than, of course, the original animated version from, 1967? So, that was a little, too much. That's Shere Khan, dude. You don't mess with him. He's mean. The tiger in that, scary. Yeah. I was like, he's kind of nasty. I don't like him.
It was kind of sad hearing the Bare Necessities song without Louis Armstrong singing it, though.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the same. Bill Murray's good, but he's not.
It's not Louis Armstrong.
No, sorry, Bill.
Like, he just.
Because I'm sure you're watching this.
Yeah, totally.
Totally. Okay, look what I got at Target. I love this. Oops. Yeah, let me show you the barcode and let you guess what it is. 3 guesses. 3 guesses. Okay. Really? I can't even do it. There. Caramel cashew or caramel cashew, depending on what region in which you reside. Yes. That is one of my weaknesses in life is caramel, anything. So, yep. And I love cashews. I love cashew chicken. I love, just give me some cashews. I'm good. Plus, these have like M&M things in them. Let's see. Yeah. So, yeah. Yummy. Yummy. They're on sale at Target. Target gets me every time with the sales. Didn't film a lot in Target because there wasn't a lot new in there. Because the last time I went, I filmed like everything. So, I just kind of filmed some of the stuff I found. I did find the pineapple pencils, and I will insert a picture of those here. So, one happy teacher. Yep, I found them, Janice. Yay, happy. Okay, I found some more pool noodles, and I got some more of those sparkly pencils so I can make some more whack-a-word sticks with my little mallets, because I think I'm going to send the little mats. I'm going to make some more mats. I'm going to send mats and mallets home with my little pineapples as part of their little gifty in those end of the year goodbye buckets. So they're going to be pretty full. They're going to be very excited. Yeah. But I still haven't gotten those darn things finished. I haven't done any more gluing since Monday. So it's just hard to get to it. And I'm sorry, if you're an elementary teacher, you totally feel me here. You cannot do anything with your children in the room. You cannot. You can't do anything. No, you can't even take a sip of coffee without them being in your face. And you're like, hello, friend, what do you need now? Please zing-a-zing over there and finish writing your name. Because they are just all over you all the time. Very, very needy all the time. Which, you know, is not all bad, but sometimes you just want a little personal space. And since I have morning room, my kiddos come immediately to our classroom. So I get no downtime. It's just like, boom, there they are. Hello, friends, welcome. Yeah. So I just have been like, okay, this is morning room, so go get your little drawing paper and draw something cool. They've been making me lots and lots of pictures, and I am such a slacker in my Love Notes binder. I need to just make a new one because mine was overflowing. So I'm just going to start a new one with their stuff in it. Be my pineapple of love. So I have binders coming out my ears everywhere, so I'm sure I can scrounge one up without having to purchase another binder. Living the binder life. Look at that. It's a little cray-cray, but, you know, it's the end of the day, cray-cray. Oh, we're about halfway home. When we get home, the worst thing is you have to unload everything that you just got. Ooh, there's a big dip in the road. Surprised Caitlin didn't say anything about there being a big dip in the car.
What?
She wasn't listening. Scored there. Sneaked right into the wire. Yep. Okay. Well, we're going to head home, unload the car. And I called my husband from Walmart and said, hey, honey, guess what? There's no power in the grocery section of Walmart. Can you pick up all these things? He's like, okay, sure. So milk, iced coffee, French toast sticks. That was it. I think everything else we already had at home. So my plan is to make black bean and cheese enchiladas for a supper. But honestly, getting real here, it's like going to be 7 o'clock when we get home, no joke. And we do have leftover pizza and leftover of that like modified bourbon chicken. I'm not putting the recipe down for that because it was not that tasty. I'm telling you, I would not recommend it. I'm not making it again because I had to substitute like vanilla for the bourbon because I looked up substitutes. Not a good whoa extreme close-up at the stoplight. Hello. I looked up substitutes for bourbon, and vanilla was one of them. No, it is really not. Please don't do that, ever.
It smelled so weird.
It was funky. There was a funk in our house until the next morning from baking that stuff. It was weird, man. It was weird. So, I wasn't going to pay $15 for a bottle of bourbon to make one dang chicken dish, though. Forget that. Like, I like me some bourbon chicken when I go to a restaurant, but I'm not buying a bottle of bourbon just to make that recipe. No. It would probably last me forever and a day. But I looked at it at Walmart and I'm like, nope, not buying that. I would never use it. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not going to be sharing that recipe because it wasn't gross. It just wasn't that good. It was one of those things you go, it's okay. I wouldn't make it again. That's what it was. The Hawaiian chicken recipe, oh, mama, that stuff is good. Good. So that recipe is already ready to be shared with you because it was tasty. That's a recipe I've had since Caitlin was little. When I was a stay-at-home mom, before she went to school, oh yeah, I would get cookbooks and I would watch Rachel Ray. Remember that, Caitlin? Rachel Ray. Rachel's Ray.
We used to always watch that together when I was little.
We did. We would even kind of make our own little like cooking show. We'd pretend like we were filming a cooking show together. It was really cute. Maybe that's where I started my vlogging career years ago. I just didn't know it. But yeah, Caitlin loved Rachel Ray. She loved her Rachel Ray. Anytime the Rachel Ray music would come on, she'd be like, Rachel's Ray! Yes. She had a thing with S's. I'm not sure what that was. It was cute. It was really cute. So we would watch her recipes and I bought her cookbooks and I would watch her religiously 30-minute meals. Oh yeah, I loved it. And then she had that dog food that she came out with. And I'm like, oh, if I had a dog, I would totally buy your dog food. Yeah. I think she has cat food though, so we're out of luck. Yep. Speaking of the poor cats, I'm sure they're soggy right now, the outside kitties. Although they kind of hole up in the trees. They're like the Lorax. They speak for the trees because the trees cannot speak for themselves. So I'm sure they're fine. But I just feel bad for them because it's kind of gross outside. Look at the weather. It's nasty. Ugh. Just ooky. Gray and gloomy. Blah. But it held off until my students had recess outside. So yes, thank you. It was a little drippy for car duty, as I mentioned earlier, but I survived. It wasn't enough that you needed an umbrella, you know, so whatever. Okay, we're still heading home, and we'll eat something, whether I make enchiladas or not. We'll eat food, put everything away, and then collapse on the couch, probably. We have one more day of school. One more day. Can we make it? Stay tuned. Not equal is no bueno.
I didn't know bueno. Konnichiwa.
Hola. ¿Cómo está? No, this is not the Spanish channel. That's about all the Spanish I know. Welcome to Thursday, which is my fake Friday. I have like hardly any lipstick left because yes, it has been quite a day. Oh yeah. I've been picking up my breakfast since 7:30. Oh yeah, I just gave up. I gave up and stuck it in the fridge. I'm like, it's not happening. Yes. But one of the churches that's kind of sponsors our school brings a luncheon in like every quarter, and today is the day that we're being fed. So we are getting barbecue from an awesome barbecue place in our local community. So that's going to be awesome sauce. Yes, play on words, barbecue sauce. You can see I'm rocking another headband because my hair, I just didn't care. You know, messy hair, don't care. But I really tried to make it look semi-cutish. Basically, I just wanted something fun. I want something fun to end the year with. And I have such a headache today. Oh my gosh, I have such a headache. Ugh. It's the weather. We've had the fluctuations in the temperature and the humidity. We had lots of rain yesterday. And so my head is a barometer and it's going off like crazy. There's no rain in the forecast today, but there's still like a high pressure front around here. And my head is like, so I'm trying not to be grouchy with the kids, but it's like the loud is just about to make me cry because it hurts so bad. And I asked the kids, guys, do you need to be that loud to do your work? And they're like, no. I'm like, then can we stop, please. It's too muchness. They're like, okay. And then they forget and they get, excited and again. And I'm just like, calm down, please, down. So I've had the lights off most of the day, and they really like having the lights off. And I think it does cut down the noise to a certain extent. There are some students where light does not affect their noise level at all. So I always have to remind them, oh, look at the lights. Remember when the lights are down, the voices are down. Yeah, except I don't expect them to be silent. I mean, how fun is that to play a game with someone and you can't talk to them? You're just kind of like, that's no fun. I don't expect them to be silent, but I do want them to be at a normal, like, comfortable talking level. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you my outfit because I'm just going to not make any sense if I keep talking. So I've got a t-shirt on. I've worn this before, and this little gray sweater. I love this thing. It's very light, but you feel like you're covered, And this kind of has the cap sleeves a little bit. They're kind of short. So I like to cover my shoulders a little more. And then I've got this jewelry from Cato. And this is one of those, not chameleon, lottie-dottie magnetic rings. And is this an opal? I don't even know. People that are better at jewelry, like I used to know all the jewelry stuff, but I just can't even think today. And then I've got these cool bracelets. These are from Maurice's. And this is an Alex and Annie my pineapple that I got for my birthday. I'm wearing some leggings and some little sandals. And this little head wrap came from Amazon. I got a 4-pack of the antique or heirloom or vintage or whatever it's called, like old style looking florals. And like I said yesterday, I'll link it below. And I'm going to back up so you can see it. And then I'm going to try to get myself together to do some things before lunch, because I am going to go get some of that awesome barbecue upstairs and probably just bring it down here, because when we have the church luncheon day, there's like everybody in our lunch shift. Like it seems like everybody comes to eat at the same time, and I don't want to deal with the loud. So I'll come down here and eat by myself probably. Not that I want to be antisocial, but when you have a really bad headache and you just can't. So that's where I am right now. Okay, I'm going to back up, and then I'm going to get to work. This is just a nice little cotton t-shirt from Maurice's with a v-neck, and so I wore a little under thing under it. Here are my leggings. Probably recognize those from some other time. I've worn them before. I'm trying to think. Oh, we had a birthday today. Here is the aftermath of the birthday. I have a lemon cookie and a blue frosting cookie that I could eat later if I wanted to. Cafeteria also had some cookies, some sugar cookies. So I thought I'd snag these to take home. They're really good. This was my attempt at breakfast. I made some French toast sticks this morning and then reheated them and probably reheated them. And I ate a few. I'm happy to say that I reviewed money again with my little intervention group for Power Hour. I'm going to put these in a bag. And I think I had 5 more students pass. So that means I only had 4 that didn't pass. I'm so excited. Very excited. That's a good thing. Okay, throw that on there. I'll throw this away. Done. Clear off my desk. Okay, so now these are kids that owe lunch money. I need to put those in their cubbies. I need to get a volunteer form for a parent. These students need to practice proper walking behavior in the hallway at recess because they were running like maniacs today. That doesn't fly. And I need to like score these. These are the little, oh gosh, ow. These are the little pages that the kids had to write their top 3 girls and top 3 boys that they would trust to go to if they had a problem for the 2nd grade leadership team next year. And so I have to mark like a plus or a minus. Plus next to the students that would be good for the job, basically, and minus for, it's basically plus if they don't have behavior issues and minus if they don't. Now, just because they get a minus doesn't mean they won't have a shot at being on the leadership team. It just gives the person that chooses the students to be on there, it gives her a little heads up as to how many behavior type kids she's got on there. Got a list of people that I need to check on what group they need to be in for Power Hour, because I don't even know anymore. I have a ton of tests stacked up over here, so I need to look at them. Because I know some of my kids didn't pass fractions, and so I need to check that. Oh, I just got a voicemail from my husband, so I should probably check that when I have a chance. And then I'm going to have lunch in a little bit, and I'll probably check back with you at recess time and let you know how things are going. I'm going to take some more medicine because the Tylenol I took this morning at like 6:30 is gone because it is now 11. So that's worn off. I'm going to take something heavier like Excedrin, and hopefully that will touch this throbbing ball of pain that I have in my head right now. Yeah. I'm going to surprise the kids after lunch and let them do the challenge bins, which we normally do on Fridays when they do their ketchup and pickles. So we're going to do ketchup and pickles instead of doing the game at the table today during reading group time. And I'm going to just sight word test. I'll just grab one kid at a time and test them on their little word books that they have. Some of them have pink ones and some of them have passed the pink one and gone to the orange. I'm going to test each kid at least on a couple of lists. The ones that are still in the pink book, I'm going to test them first and see if they can finish their pink book. I dropped my phone so many times. Look at my case. It's a breakaway case now. It wasn't supposed to be, but it is now. If I ever drop it, it just goes, and all three parts just go flying to the different corners of the earth. So, yeah, maybe this summer I'll get a new everything. Because look at this screen. I don't know if you can tell. It's all cracked. It's cracked all the way up to here. This, it's so janky. I have to tape. There you go. I have to tape it in. Need a new piece of tape because my home button's about to fall out. And you can't use the iPhone without the home button. So, yeah, I'll be fixing that right now, as a matter of fact. Oh, gosh. This is not good. Okay, so I'm going to try to fix my jacked up phone and get myself together, and I'll talk to you later. Oh, gosh, can you tell I just had a Coke? Wow, the fizz just got me. So it's no big deal. My husband's voicemail was just asking me if I wanted him to put the French toast sticks in the fridge after I left him. That was hours ago, apparently. Okay, I've got all these little things I need to take care of, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll just come back later. I just took some medicine, and I had an emergency can of Coke in my fridge, so I took a couple swigs of that. Hopefully the caffeine in that will help me. I did bring a big mama of iced coffee today. This is like double the size of my normal one, so hopefully that will help me too. I went to Walmart last night, and I got some of these so I can adjust my incubator of death and see if I can fix it. Plus, I got another one for my husband because I'm thinking that whoever I loaned it to, they loaned it to someone else and it's lost. Oh, heat my lunch. Don't have to do that. Yay. Okay, I'm going to get back to work. And like I said earlier, I'm going to check back in with you later in the day. Well, I told you I'd talk to you later, and it's later. Just not in my classroom anymore because there was no time. I had some students that needed to practice proper restroom procedures during recess time today. Plus, we were a little bit late getting out there because they had a really hard time lining up and getting quiet for the hallway. So we probably lost about 3 minutes there. And then I lost another about 5 minutes with the restroom practice. And then I had to use the restroom. And then basically the time was gone because we only have 20 minutes anyway. So here I am. I'm going to try to wrap things up for you because we do not have school tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be taking my daughter to state music contest and the visitation and funeral for those boys that died in the fire. So not a super happy day for many people. Yeah. The rest of the day went fine. After lunch, I let the students do ketchup and pickles since we don't have school Friday. And they loved it because it was a complete surprise. So they got to do that for quite a while. And then I got to test on some sight word books that some of the students had been working on. And one of my kiddos finished their book and another two made it to like level 6. And there are 10 in the book. So they're pretty close to finishing. So I told them we just keep plugging along and try to get them through that book before the year was over. What else happened? We did that compare and contrast with Make Way for Ducklings. So I showed them the story on YouTube, and then we compared that with the article that we had read yesterday from Scholastic News. That was pretty cool. So they were comparing and contrasting fiction and nonfiction features. Like this one had photographs, this one had illustrations, this one had a mother duck, this one had eggs and stuff like that. So they had to choose if that was in the fiction or if that was in the nonfiction or if it was in both. So that was pretty cool. And then we tried to do Go Noodle, but it was being really squirrely. And I don't know if it was the YouTube thing that it was on, because the Go Noodle that the kid was picking was a YouTube channel, Go Noodle. I don't know if it was that or if it was my projector being weird, because I need to clean the filter. I keep forgetting. It's going to blow up on me. Not good. So I need to clean that filter. I think it's probably the filter has gotten very grungy because it was cutting out really badly. So I have got to do that Monday morning before I use it again. I've got to. It's long overdue, and that's my bad. I need to get that changed right away. All you have to do is take it out and like rinse it out really good and dry it. But I need to remember where it is because we do it once a year, and I forget where it is by the time the next year rolls around. So I need to just climb up there on a little step stool and try to find the little part that you take out. It won't be that big a deal if I just do it. I need to do that before the kids come on Monday. That's going to be my goal. After school, I had no time to talk because I had car duty. And then I talked to my partner teacher, student teacher, about something she was working on. And then we kind of figured out who was doing what on Monday for the new groups. And then there was just no time to do anything because it was time to go. So my daughter and I just came home. And it was like 5 o'clock before we got home almost because I was messing with stuff in my room because I didn't have time to do anything through the day. Like it was just gone. Normally I work through my lunch, so I didn't have that time since I went to that church luncheon. It felt like a Friday because the time was gone. Yeah. And I forgot that I didn't print my newsletter. I had it ready, but I hadn't printed it. I was like, oh, crud. I forgot to print it. Shoot. Yeah, so I printed that real quick and sent it with the kids. So that was done at least. I'm glad I had that done ahead of time. I need to work on next week's and my lesson plans. I didn't print them either. And I got nothing ready for Monday. Not a single stinking thing. So I'm going to be doing a lot of scrounging come Monday morning. Yeah, I'll probably print like one of everything this weekend. Especially since Monday is the last day of April and I need to use up all my printing before then. Otherwise they just go away. So I don't want to waste any of that. So I'll probably be printing quite a bit of stuff this weekend to get ready. So I'll show you that on my weekend what's up, my little planning stuff. I'm going to say goodbye for the week. And I will see you next time.